Welcome back to Yahtzee Tries, where spooky season will continue for as long as I'm still eating discount Halloween candy. So the first game I tried was Homicipher, which I was drawn to because it promised to be a translation-based puzzle game along the lines of Chants of Xenar, albeit in the form of a visual novel, where you play a lady, trapped in a spooky basement full of creepy dudes, trying to decide which one she wants to kiss. Gosh, I love puzzles, don't you? Here's a word we don't know. Sexy? Well, yes, I am sexy. Thank you for asking, Mr. Hood. I'm just an ordinary human, open brackets, cute girl, close brackets. That's exactly the way ordinary humans think. Oh no, now we're getting dotted. That's presumably why the game is advertised on Steam as female targeted, which still strikes me as bizarre. Why deliberately limit your audience, Homicipher? I'm not one of those gamers who can only get immersed when playing a character exactly like myself. I'm happy to roleplay as a super nice lady and navigate the boy-kissing minefields. Or are you implying that liking word puzzles is girly? Well, geez, I felt like I wasn't done with Mr. Hood.
Oh, fuck.
Duh! Goodbye, Mr. Gap. Duh!
Want you to do hole.
Well, buy me a drink first, Mr. Chopped. Oh, it's Mr. Chopped's secret makeout room.
Oh my god, Marty Sleever.
Machi.
Damn.
Alright, bye then.
Marty says no.
Anyway, I won't harp. It's quite an entertaining puzzler that rewards your deductive skills nicely as you gradually chip away at the wall of incomprehension. I particularly like how you can go back through previous chapters with your current dictionary to translate the bits you were initially completely lost on. Looks like he's pointing out his body parts. That's how I flirt. There! Stop talking to me, Mr. Crawling. He's rubbing my head. Well, I ain't gonna snog you.
Maybe he's not a bad guy, but a cute boy.
But something feels weird about all the grimy horror theming. I mean, yes, it's intentionally weird, but part of me wonders if the developers started out only with the intention of making a translation-based puzzle game and just went with a horror theme because they heard that's what's most popular on Steam. All the horror feels... what's the word? Very, very standard. You possible... quick blowjob.
Me not into feet.
It is hard to have a conversation. Duh!
What the fuck is that?
Baby Leatherface, I think. Sexy!
Sexy.
Certainly am. Well, don't we all? Ooh, you've woken up in Jigsaw's basement with no memory, and there are inexplicable bloodstains and flickery lights, and there's a long-haired ghost crawling on the ground. Silent Hill 4 did the long-haired ghost crawling on the ground bit years ago, and only vaguely implied you should want to kiss them. It's MissBlueClad.exe. Why is everyone bleeding from the eyes? Have some originality. You like magic tricks? Yes? Hooray! Duh!
Oh, fucking puppet.
In the end, I didn't find any part of Homicipher particularly disturbing or startling. It was just a little bit lame, in a Sonic the Hedgehog creepypasta kind of way. Just felt like hanging around a basement with some nice friendly, if slightly socially maladjusted dudes. But I'm down for the puzzling. Moving on, a game I was very much not down for in the end was Finding Frankie, a first-person parkour-based mascot horror game with designs on the Five Nights at Freddy's security breach crown. If you could call it a crown, I'd call it an artfully excreted circle of dog excrement, in which you're some poor sucker in a huge mascot playzone who has to parkour their way across Fall Guys platforming challenges, completing puzzles based around pressing buttons in succession, which isn't really a puzzle, and it wasn't when Quake 1 did it either. Okay, contestants ready? Gladiators ready?
Oh, fuck.
I think this game might be a bit fucked. I won the prize. I'm the best.
Garbage.
Duh.
What the fuck?
Oh, Toffee, have you farted? I've always been leery about first-person parkouring because of the reduced situational awareness. People have disagreed with me plenty on that, and I'm man enough to admit that Mirror's Edge, Titanfall 2, and Dying Light all pull it off to varying extents, depending on how you define pulling off. But I think we can all come together and agree that Finding Frankie isn't pulling any of us off. Dear God, this is awful. Hey, Jay.
Yeah, bud.
This game's shit. It is a steaming pile.
Of what?
Of shit.
Fuck.
I think it's because today's children are starved of decent The security breach was bad enough, but here it somehow worsened through cramped, nonsensical environments and terrible platforming physics with no sense of weight or physicality. The crouch slide and rail grind are both ridiculously fast. The mechanics for pole swinging and wall jumping are very poorly implemented. And I had to give up at the bit where I was trying to find telephones in a maze while being hunted by a monster, because at any given moment the environment was running the full spectrum from completely dark to eye-searingly brightly coloured, and I could barely tell what was going on.
These are mental. I guess some crazy. Oh fuck, la.
Okay, that dark bit of floor that looked exactly like a hole was in fact a hole.
What?
What the fuck's going on? Why won't it stop? I can't
Middle
fucking
dude.
see. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh wait, can I swing off that
Oh,
pipe?
bitch, you can swing off that pipe.
Oh, of course I fucking can. Oh. Oh! Let's play Guess the Game. I like that game. And it's still got a very positive rating on Steam, because apparently as long as you're a fucking mascot horror, you're as guaranteed a success as a sundowning racist in a presidential election. And again, it's about as scary as a small angry chipmunk in a hat. Our next game is The Rise of the Golden Idol. This is a sequel to Case of the Golden Idol, which itself feels like it didn't come out that long ago. But maybe I've been ruined by the standard development times of the AAA industry. It doesn't take 3 years of development and 200 people working in crunch time to knock out another 2D point-click adventure game with about 7 rooms total, I suppose. Yes. They alternate.
That does not look like Iris, whomever her name was.
Beauty salon manager. I mean, could someone called Ivy have a moustache?
It's possible.
While the setting has shifted from an alternative 19th century to an alternative 20th one instead, the format of the gameplay is virtually unchanged. In each mission, you're presented a single moment of time, and your task is to demonstrate understanding of the situation by filling in a load of blanks on a comprehension test with the words and names you've discovered, ducking in and out of the characters' pockets, going over their personal effects and correspondence. And we gradually come to understand the overarching intrigue as we piece together individual events on the ground level. Oh fine, you can have it off. Just don't nosh your bits. He's been noshing his bits. That's why he has to wear it. It'll never get better if he keeps noshing it.
Oh yeah, there's a body. I've just noticed.
Yeah, I didn't notice that at first. Nobody seemed particularly perturbed. Oh my god, is he dead, Cyril? On the whole, there's not much one can say other than if you like Case of the Golden Idol, which I did as a fan of puzzle and deduction-based gameplay, then here's more of it for you to enjoy, just as completely lacking in replay value. I remember saying Return of the Obra Dinn had no replay value once you've solved the puzzles, but if the developers just hacked out a new puzzle with identical mechanics once a year, then I for one wouldn't complain, and that seems to be more or less the intention here. Indeed, it doesn't correct the one niggle I had with the first game, that I wish it was easier to sort all the information you find, so you're not constantly going back into people's trousers rereading things a second or third time. Oh. Yes. Man, there's certainly some gyrating going on. Kinda looks like she's busting for the toilet. Man, they really weren't trying with that hat, were they? Looks like he got a Robin Hood hat on. And another corpse. Blimey. And I've got a new nit to pick. Rise of the Golden Idol has a lot more obviously tweened animation effects, which I happen to think looks a little bit cheap and tacky, but that's a nit hardly worth extending one's fingers to pick.
Yeah, I'm not above taking the cheap way.
Hey, and the foreman's dead. Red used the brown on the brown. This resulted in the death of Red. Yeah, I've had some problems with brown in the past. Yeah, I'm brute forcing now. See what you've reduced me to, game.
No. Well, yeah, so it must be...
So they must have been mind-controlled by the Golden Idol or something. All in all, if you like a puzzle and flexing the old logic muscles and Slylock Fox isn't scratching the itch anymore, then you could do a hell of a lot worse than the Golden Idol games. You could also do better if you haven't played Return of the Obra Dinn, but that hasn't had a sequel yet, so let's not rain on anyone's parade. Our final game this week, for no particular reason, was Void Souls, which, to be honest, I really thought I was gonna dislike. It's a top-down Souls-like with self-styled minimalist graphics. You play a triangle, swinging extremely simplified sword-shaped polygons at bigger, more aggressive polygons. And I've given the minimalist style a lot of shit in games like Worldless and Nova Drift, where you also spend most of your time fighting expensively focus-tested corporate logos. Too often that comes across to me as a game that just can't be asked to establish context, but I don't get that sense here. The triangles are being victimized by the trapezoids. I'm a good boy. Ow! Oh, I'm dead. Stab me. Ow. Not like that. Ow. Shit.
Oh, no. Well,
Void Souls opens with a cutscene just long enough to create intrigue and fits more comfortably into a Thomas Was Alone area, where the minimalist look is more to emphasize the context than reflect a complete absence of it. The angles, they sting. I'll read the room. Go away.
so I see the angles, but where are the Saxons?
But what about the jutes? Where are the jutes coming into this? Well, here's one right here.
Ooh, yep.
When you get right down to brass tacks, what I played of Void Souls was essentially the opening Asylum prologue from Dark Souls 1, but in 2D top-down format and with every entity replaced by a mouse pointer. But it does pull off the graceful ballet of Souls-like combat, that is to say, dodge through their attack, turn around, then stab them in the bum, while boiling it down to its simplest possible level. Health, stamina, strength, and dex. Here's the fast weapon, here's the heavy weapon, and here's the one in between. Dancing around them like Fred Astaire. Ow.
Ooh,
Oh,
well,
he took me apart.
sorry for lying to you.
I'm used to it. Ah ha 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 ha. Secret passage. Does seem like a fearsome hammer. Let's find a face to use it on. They don't expect the big hammer from the little triangle man.
No, I was just gonna say, there's something satisfying about watching the little triangle swing a big hammer.
I find something strangely absorbing about experiencing a Souls-like with zero visual distractions. It's like working with pure theory. I think I might play some more of this one in my own time, although I do want to pick on it for one thing, and that's that the title fucking sucks. I can't even give it creativity points for removing the U from Souls to throw off obvious comparisons, because 9 Souls beat them to it. And Void basically just means dark. Should have called it something I'm actually going to remember in 6 months, like Invasion of the Mouse Pointers.
Oh, this video is brought to you by Mindcop, a new non-linear whodunit detective game where your greatest weapon is that big old beautiful brain of yours. A brutal killer is on the loose. You only have 5 days to catch them, and every action you take comes at a time cost. So think before you act and choose your moves carefully. Thankfully, you're not just some regular schmuck detective racing against the clock. You're a mind cop. What's a mind cop, you ask? Well, it's like a time cop, but instead of Jean-Claude Van Damme doing the splits, you use your mind cop abilities to sneak into the heads of suspects, mind surf into a psychedelic abstract dream space to solve a variety of puzzles and explore their sea of thoughts. This gets you clues and conversation topics to use in your investigation, so you're not doing the splits, you're doing the mind splits. Mindcop is available now on PS5, Nintendo Switch, and Steam, so head on over to the link in the description and start your investigation today.
I have managed to be almost entirely ignorant of most of the Sonic franchise. I remember I have played a Sonic game. What's your thoughts on Sonic and 3D platformers? None. I have no thoughts. Have played one Sonic game in my lifetime and I don't remember. And a doctor with egg in his name,
Fair
which
enough.
probably explains why I don't know anything about Sonic.
Oh, I'm sure there's Sonic games you can play on the laptop.
Oh, I'm sure there are, but I'm going to continue pretending that I can't.
I think the Sonic evangelists are out. This is what happens when you bait them, I suppose.
Yeah, you have a way of, baiting a lot of groups of people, I suppose.
So I wouldn't try running Sonic Frontiers on my laptop.
Ugly, stupid loser.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey! Duh! Damn it! Duh! No! 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 You're shit! Oh! Ow! Biff.